But you gotta go through something to get to something, you know? Whatever that something is, yeah, you back locked in, let's go. Got it out the mud with the cards that was dealt. Cause I fear wasted life more than I fear death, yeah. That's why I never worry about a flight plan. Cause when you up, you never ask when the flight land. Southside and shy, still alive, so I beat the odds. Tempted by the devil, but made my peace with God. We beat that odds. The nights was cold, it was sheet to scar. That sleep was hard. Depression had me locked, and see the bars. Faith and prayer helped me see the mark. Couple guys I had to take off on them. Shit's different when they tryna pull a take off on you. Set the table for niggas and set my plate aside. So when you see me feeling mass, know that it's justified. When niggas get the buck and I get the pesticide. Jungle full of gorillas who let the pest inside. No object formed against me shall be weaponized. That's why the guys pull up like an exercise and press the bitch when they woofing from the sidelines.
It's a long day now. Trying to find my way out. Life is such a precious thing.
So precious.
Hoping that she stay there.
You know what though?
Yeah. And we find a way. And we find a way.
Come to money, play my part, he ain't talking acting. That's right. AI with the rock, we just talking practice. Teacher said I'd be dead by 21, never happened. Hid the message in the music, go and play it backwards. Found a way out with these words, that's another access. Nothing showing life but death, living paying taxes. He needed money, went and got it, but I had to spend it. Problems got solutions with another, every other minute. Pray my kids had kids, that's another lineage. And my opinions never matter, so I don't defend it. Faithful mustard seed got me feeling, so I'm never timid. Trying to give them God's plan, but they never listen. To tee you off the road you on, that's the devil's mission. My pie warm, I'm in hell's kitchen. Left palms itching, fish scale pitching. Left me in the cell for dead like a living organism. Jail wasn't bad as I thought, just a pause existence. Family and friends on point, so they did more than visit. Humiliation humbled this one, patient put in my position. Failure my opposition, lower self my competition. Beating on that door mark, stay out to it, pay out. Me and mine's on that mission, and we trying to find a way out.
Yeah, trapped in the void, someone about negative noise. Think how they frowned on you. You calling your boys, they hit you and all. That's how they get down on you. When she hit the fan and you need a handheld, they playing around on you. Stand poised, know that you have a voice. Know that you have a choice to change the outcome like Malcolm. Then outcomes that mountain who wanna see you outdone. I get it, I'm a different breed from a different creed. A different player in a different league. Who won't give up that quickly, so I'm with it. Just to get back from the pushback for the voiceless who couldn't push back.
Been a long day now. Trying to find a way out. Life is such a precious thing.
So precious.
Hoping that she stay there.
You know what though?
Yeah. And we find a way. And we find a way.
Yes. Welcome to another Saturday. This time, this is a Saturday afternoon of State of Gaming.
Yes, sir.
Brought to you by PSN is down across the world. We opened up with Find a Way because Sony needs to find a way to get their players back gaming. The well has been caught up. The dam has dried the fuck up over there, and they don't know what they're doing. Now, some people is able to play games. Some people can't even activate their disk drive.
They gotta take water cut off. Hey, boy, that duct tape ain't holding up too good, boy. I said that Elmer's glue, it ain't hit like it used to hit.
It was a leak in the faucet. It was a leak in the faucet. Somebody didn't screw a bow tie. Let me tell you something. They in that server room.
It's tapping and screaming, nigga. Tapping and screaming.
Let me tell you something. It is wires everywhere. My brother J Dub right now is on the Xbox right now. He is on a PC Game Pass somewhere playing something on Xbox. I know he is.
I'm okay. Out of all those million console sales, they couldn't put none of that money in the network. But my God. How you
Let me tell you something.
How you still got 2011 problems?
Hey,
it's 2025.
It's the PS3 era all over again. You know what happened in the PS3 era when this happened? Hold on, Mello. Do you know what happened in the PS3 era?
What I say one more time with a one time. The great migration, goddamn it.
When they couldn't play Call of Duty, what did they do in the PS3 era? They wouldn't have brought them 360.
Man, they went quick flying through the herds. Well, you remember, guess what though? Xbox got to play anywhere. So when what I say, when your PlayStation ain't working right, where you gonna play your games at, baby? Where you going? How that portal looking? Dried in the motherfucker, ain't it?
Quick, come on.
Oh man, this is a classic, bro. Like I don't understand this. 2011 problems in 2025 is insane. But guess what? Wasn't nobody gonna say nothing. I was cracking up when I found out because I was playing 2K and all of a sudden, no BS. I was playing 2K, right? Got my crossplay on. Literally, people start dropping left and right like flies in the 2K court in the wreck. So anytime you seen the PlayStation person, they was hooping, they just disappeared through the whole game. It was like 2 games like that. So I jump on social media, and lo and behold, PSN is down. I said, boy, you can't make this up. Talking about this. They was just saying Sarah Bond need to be let go. Phil Spencer, them don't know what they doing. Microsoft is their dead last. They not making another console. And then all of a sudden, you just see the water get cut off. It was a slow drip at first. It was a little slow drip, a little tiny. And then all of a sudden, they just snatched the rug up on them, boy.
The little look, I'm just
24 hours.
Go ahead.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Bello, you mean to tell me Thanos came in there with the glove and snapped his fingers and all the PlayStation games disappeared?
He said, "This is mine. I will take it now."
Snap. They started. I'm not feeling too good, Mr. Ryan. I'm not feeling too well, Mr. Jim Ryan. Yo, that's crazy, Bello. That's crazy.
You know what the craziest thing about it is?
What up?
My fellow ponies out here defending the fact that Sony ain't told them shit in about 20 hours.
Nigga.
They don't know if they need to reset their password. They don't know if their accounts is being infected. They don't know if they wallets. They don't know what's going on. Is this a hack? It's nothing. They are in the dark, right?
They're blind as hell.
Blind
like PSV.
And my brother Kratos out there like a stripper next to that stop sign.
They still talking about Xbox, Paul.
Pussy popping on the hands. I love my brother, but he is out there pussy popping on the hands. I don't even think he said nothing. Jabari out there retweeting tweets, trying to defend DRM. Thrash all up in my comment section talking about I can still play Final. Nigga, we don't. Nigga, you okay? You can play Final Fantasy, nigga. But it ain't the same for all of you now. I see some tweets where people couldn't even boot up on Deliverance too.
Pose.
Because of DRM.
Hey, and the niggas was dropping like flies, nigga. Mm-hmm. They was giving them texts and moving them out the game. I mean, literally anything that said PlayStation was a rap. They snatched them up like Luka did with the Mavs did motherfucking Luka to the Lakers. You didn't even know what was going on, baby. Just go ahead and pack your bags. It's time to go, baby. You ain't.
Shout out to my Master 40. Been a member for 21 months. Saying keep it state of gaming. Thank you, brother. We appreciate your support constantly and being consistent. And then Master 40 with the $5. Hey, Post and Mellow. ready for Avowed and getting hyped for this year's Xbox Showcase, I'm gonna tell you this.
I already got mine.
And I'm not gonna say too much of what I know, okay? But I will tell you this. Avowed could be game of the year.
Oh, whoa! Wait a minute, Post.
Obsidian. It's Obsidian. I don't doubt it. You got Obsidian working on the game.
We're supposed to be kicking Sony back in. It's too early for the game of the year talk. Hold on, Post.
No. I'm talking about. I'm hearing superb. I'm hearing incredible things, bro. Like one of them ones. Like it's one of them ones.
Dang.
That's that shit, bro.
I've also heard good things about South of Midnight. Microsoft might got two bangers coming back to back, but specifically for Avowed, I've heard game of the year worthy. That good, that great. I'm talking about.
Well, I hope so. I paid my early access, so I'll be there day zero.
Yeah, buddy. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna say nothing else. But from what I'm told it's man, Joe.
He says one of them.
It's one of them, bro. I'm hearing Val is one of them, and my brother Kratos in the comment, you know what I'm saying? He told me, they ragged on it, Mello and Noah. Remember they say it ain't 60 frames per second? Remember the PlayStation crew closed on the 30 frames per second?
I heard.
Doesn't the Valve got a 60 frames per second mode? Huh?
Yes. 60, 40, and 30. We got options.
Yeah.
We got options.
60, 40, and 30, huh?
Mm-hmm.
They ain't said a word. Yeah, but that's what I'm hearing on that front.
Damn.
I'm talking about, the stuff I've heard, I'm talking about, I was like, holy shit.
I wonder, this Jim Ryan fault.
What
would Jim Ryan do?
Oh. Okay, go ahead, brother. We're gonna get your workout on. Stop. Get your workout on, brother. It's leg day. It's leg day. It is leg day, brother. Welcome to this leg.
Oh my God, what happened to
legs, these feet? Now, what a gaming media at?
MIA, brother. I ain't seen nothing.
Where is the fucking gaming media? When this happened to Xbox, they had DRM articles up and all types of shit, bro. What are articles at? Where all the gaming press at?
But I only seen one. IGN say something, but it was very vague and little. It was like when it first happened. We 17 hours in. It should have been a countdown. Like, are they trying to go for the Guinness World Records? They trying to beat their last record in 2011? I'm curious minds want to know.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
Man, look, let me tell you something. You got to hold.
That is a classic, bro.
Man, look, man. I don't know I didn't even know it was down. Now, see, if I did a show with Porter Rock yesterday, because I had it been like, man.
Wait 1 minute, Nick. You doing shows with Porter Rock when we got us?
Yeah, Porter Rock told me. Porter Rock tapped in with me. I hadn't talked to Porter Rock in years. We hadn't been on a panel in years. Me and Porter Rock kind of started around the same time, about 5, maybe 9 years ago. That shit is crazy. We was talking about that shit. It's been like 9 years. Like we've known each other for like over 9 years. We all started on Z Panel, and I tapped in with him yesterday, and we got a chance to talk some gaming, but we also got a chance to reminisce and shit like that. If I would have known that PlayStation was down at the time with Porter Rock being a pony, I would have kind of got loose on his show yesterday. He got away with one, and cause he sure ain't bring that shit up. He sure ain't bring that shit up. Now one time during the show, that PSN was down. That little
probably dropped his phone and put it on Do Not Disturb.
That motherfucker slick. You know what I'm saying? So look, we're gonna get started, man. We finna shoot the shit, man. We finna shoot shit. We're gonna just talk about something, but we're gonna definitely it's leg day.
It's footwork season in Chicago, even though it's cold. So Sony
Man,
finna get these legs and feet. They finna get worked out. There's so
watch
much
my
going
feet.
on. HB, what's up? Trey Mack, what's up? Trey Mack premieres. YB Better was good. My brother Mac City Entertainment. Still
Mac.
the bet is bot in the motherfucking name. Y'all better put respect on his name. My brother Play Romatics was good. J Dub was good. Kratos. Let's see here. Let me see. Stinger 77. What's up? Rob, who randomly robs everybody, brother. I seen your setup. Your game is set up looking nice. You got the PC joint. You got the Switch. You got everything over there, brother. I see you ready too. I see you ready. I seen that PC set up, brother. I see you ready. You can see here. Let's go here. We got my brother Noah. He went back. He was on break. He was able to hop in for a minute. Apollo, 3 weeks. Yes, sir. Let me see. Iron Mike, 404 Gaming. What's up?
What's good,
Cage Havoc, what's up?
They no snap.
You see, Suicide Kings, they dry and can't play online either.
Dry Station 5 is real.
Chris said, post up. Gamers would rather have a dead PS5 than have an Xbox. What does that say about Xbox? Nigga, if you don't quit making them that cap right now, motherfuckers out there buying Xboxes right now.
Running to the stores.
You brother y'all got a storm over there with no weatherman. Ain't nobody told you it was cloudy with a chance of rain. Ain't nobody tell you how long the storm is gonna last. You motherfuckers just over there in the rain.
Cloudy with a chance of no games.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then Iron Mike with the 404 game with $2. My fellow ponies. What I missed, poster. PSN is down, player. Somebody knocked PSN the fuck out, and it ain't got up since. Iron Mike. They put the let me tell you something. They put the boots to that mother. Let me tell you that got knocked out. No smelling salt or anything could wake up PSN right now. We at the hospital in the waiting room trying to get the word from the doctor right now.
J-Dub in the waiting area.
You feel me? Them brothers are in the waiting area, in the waiting room, trying to get the words from the doctor to see if PSN is going to make it.
Jim Ryan going to pull the plug or not.
You feel me? They've been waiting for damn near 24 hours right now, and PSN still hasn't woke the fuck up. So we're trying to know is we're gonna do our candlelight is we're gonna need you know what I'm saying? We're trying to see what we're gonna need.
Are you gonna talk about a wake? We're gonna have to do a wake.
A wake. What pastor we gonna get to do the funeral?
I'm bringing the flowers. I need Pastor Joe to be the pastor. I'm gonna bring pop and chips and them Jim
Gorilla One. You feel me? What's good? Let me tell y'all something. We're gonna have
what's good.
We're gonna do the wake. We're gonna do the funeral, and then we're gonna have the session afterwards. Y'all, hey, make sure y'all bring y'all some
little hand. Go get the Popeyes chicken and dough shake.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody bring their own dish now, so everybody can eat. Bring your own dish. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me see here. We got Sheba Armor. Brett, what's good? Dark Doc left just in time. Oh man. I seen that video with Dark Doc. He put on a PlayStation shirt and everything. Oh man, he say, look, I'm not. Dark Doc say, I'm going where the winners is. Well, they ain't winning right now. Two-Face was good. Bay Area.
Bay was good.
J-Dub here because PSN is down.
Man, that boy got a lot of spare time on his hands, don't he? You got a lot of spare time.
Jax 82, another pop-up show. Yeah, another pop-up show. Iron Mike with the $5. One of the biggest games of 2025. Monster Hunter has a special beta event. A better event with unlockables this weekend, but Pony's locked out. PSN is
Mike.
What? I didn't know that.
Yes, they just did the open beta this weekend. I think it's for like 2 days before they release the game at the end of the month. Everything that you unlock is unlockable for the game, like you mentioned. It ain't a PlayStation nigga in sight. Wow. They won't be getting none of those unlockables. It is classic, bro. Even with the Call of Duty situation, it's bonus XP. You think you're gonna get some of that? And 2K is gonna be dropped. And if they don't fix it by tomorrow, 2K gonna be dropping some codes for the events in there. They won't be getting access to that either. My God, my God.
Wow,
Man,
that's
can
crazy.
the chat say Game Pass?
That is crazy.
The biggest weekend to date, Sony gonna be missing out if they don't get their shit in order. We 17 hours and counting.
Wow. Also,
Yeah,
let's see
man.
here. That's crazy. Let's see here. Oh, let's see here. We're gonna do this too. Maybe this is why. Maybe this is the issue, right?
You said knock them off and said, fuck them. What's that? Hold on, what you got?
Mm.
Okay.
The fuck is it? Okay, there we go. Forza 5 is currently trending on the PS Store. Did Forza 5 shut down PSN?
Oh man.
Are you niggas so thirsty for Forza Horizon 5? Y'all done shut down the motherfucking service over there.
Yeah, DDoS they
Huh?
own system.
And then DDoS their own system. Y'all that thirsty for getting done. Man, if we knew y'all was gonna be this thirsty, we would have been brought y'all the package.
Man.
You feel me?
Got to feed the less fortunate, right?
You feel me?
Got to feed the less fortunate.
I mean, they're closing down. What they closed? They closed about 15 studios. They done canceled about 15 games.
Man.
Only got 15 engineers for the. Man, it's been wild, man. What's been going on with gaming, man? Talk to us, chat. What's been going on in gaming?
Oh yeah, Madden Game Pass. Absolutely. If you ain't got it, go pick it up.
What
Madden 25 and Game
I
Pass.
ain't paid 25 yet.
Yeah, man.
Is it
Game Pass
thirsty?
got you, brother. Game Pass got you.
Is it thirsty though?
I don't know.
I know I seen where MLB won't be in Game Pass this year.
Yeah.
And I think that's cool. I think Microsoft saying I think it either was a three. My perspective is it may was a 3-year contract.
Uh-huh.
And Microsoft didn't probably feel it was worth the renewal to keep it in there. You know what I'm saying? They had it for 3 years. They're going multi-plat.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be making more money than ever. I don't think they need it. I don't think they need it now.
Yeah, I wasn't a baseball fan to begin with, so it don't even
Yeah.
matter to me personally. But I
Yeah.
found out that with the PlayStation version of MLB that's supposed to be coming out, Ricky Brown was doing custom like songs or whatever for for the arenas.
Mm-hmm.
You're not able to do that with the with the PS5. You can only do that with the PS4 version of the game.
Wait, what?
Yeah, a key feature that most of the MLB hardcore fans love is they are able to customize the home run and the music, the intros and stuff in the arenas. Apparently, you can only do that on the PS4. You can't do it on the PS5 or the pisser. Yeah, I just learned that out.
Wait,
So
so you going
with all that technology that the PS5 supposed to have advanced, and you spend $700, the little $200, $300 PS4 got better features when it comes to MLB the show. Yeah,
wait, so you can't customize music on the PS5 and Pro version, but you can on the PS4?
yeah. He said that they used to load up the music and stuff on a thumb drive, and then you
Mm-hmm.
go in and place the file on your PS4, and you adjust it accordingly, and you're able to play the arena music. So different type of home run sounds, effects, and all that stuff. Apparently, you can't do that on the PS5.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Well, B say Sony is publishing MLB now, so that's why it's not in Game Pass. Sony always published MLB.
Right.
Microsoft didn't have a deal with Sony. They had to deal with Major League the gaming division of Major League Baseball. So MLB themselves published a version of MLB that was in Game Pass. And so I'm saying in terms of contractual wise, Microsoft felt it wasn't worth it to renew it for another year or two, or another 3 years, because I know it's been in there for the last 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and they probably, and I think
Since
at
it
the
was
time,
announced, since
yeah,
it was announced.
yeah, and I think at the time that it did great numbers on Game Pass. I think at one point it was more people playing it on Game Pass than PlayStation.
Mm.
So if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, YB. Sony always published. They published the one that went to PlayStation, and then MLB published the one that went into Game Pass. But I'm thinking now in terms of Microsoft being in a rhythm, in terms of delivering all of these games that we've been waiting on for 10 years, even though we're going to have to share them. We're going to get into that conversation. We're going to get into that conversation as well. Because I'm pissed off about that. We're gonna get into that conversation as well, and I want to see how y'all feel. And matter of fact, let's fucking talk about it now. All right. And I want to get Mello because I know Mello is of the is probably of the I don't give a fuck group. Okay.
No imagination there.
And I kind of talked about this yesterday. I think in terms of the Xbox One era, right?
Mm-hmm.
What we went through, what the Xbox community went through in that era in terms of first party content, the lack of third party content, in some forms, the inconsistency in first party content. And then starting off this generation saying, hey, you guys are not going to have any first party games for 2 years of this generation, right? Then the way Halo Infinite came out, just so much things on the content front where the messaging was inconsistent and the output was never never got to where we wanted it to be until now. And then you look at this year what Microsoft is doing for PlayStation. Indiana Jones is coming for PlayStation this year. That's one. Forza Horizon 5 is coming to PlayStation this year. That's 2. Outer Worlds 2 is coming to PlayStation this year. That's 3. What's the name? The RTS they just announced. Retold. What's the RTS? What's that damn shit they just? Somebody tell me that RTS they just announced for PlayStation.
Age of
Empire Retold.
Oh.
Age of Empire 2 Retold. That's coming to PlayStation this year. Doom 4. You're gonna have about 8, maybe 9 of Microsoft first party IP going to PlayStation in 1 year. In 1 fucking year, right? Imagine that in 1 fucking year. PlayStation is about to get 10 of them damn things from Microsoft on their platform in 1 fucking year. And it's going to be more than that because this stuff I know that I can't say. In 1 fucking... Wait, hold on. Let me talk my shit because I know you're going to be up to who gives a fuck. Now, I want to ask the Xbox community. Name me one time in the last 10 years that Microsoft dropped 4, 5, 6 first-party IPs in 1 year for their community. I'm talking about bangers. Huh?
I'm skewed, so I got a couple of them, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
And 1 year. Come on now.
You talking to the chat. You talking to the chat. You ain't talking to me.
Let me. Anybody can answer. Let me know. Let me know. Because we've been waiting on one of these type of... They've been telling us that we're trying to get to a rhythm where we can give... where we can drop a first-party game every quarter. You finna give PlayStation, man, 10 of them things in a fucking year. Shit, we had to wait on. It'll be all right next E3. It'll be all right after the Tokyo Games.
I'm about to say, you done or you finished?
It'll be all right next year. And then the next year after that. And then the next E3 after that. Huh? Somebody answer me.
I can
imagine that. The PS5, Sony ain't got to put out shit. They ain't gonna do nothing. They can let their first party get over the restructuring organization they doing right now. Because the 30% field say PlayStation use to force them out of the business, they finna get a lot of 30s in there. They finna go 30 for 30 with Xbox IP. And I'm saying this because I'm fucking mad at Xbox. I don't like this shit. But funny. I got to deal with it. But I'm saying they're getting, bruh, the lineup, and then you include if Death Stranding 2 come out this year, if Ghost of Yote come out this year, nigga, what?
What about it?
They eating over there.
Boy, they ain't eating shit. You don't get that starving.
They eating your food, nigga.
You don't get that shit the fuck out of here.
They is eating your food, nigga. How you feel about that?
Post, when have you ever played Age of Empire or Age of Mythology?
Hey, that doesn't matter. That is not the argument, brother.
It does.
It is not the argument, my brother.
No, brother. It does.
I'm asking the questions that Xbox community don't want to ask, because most of these niggas out here
ain't no point in asking.
They out here toting the line and the messaging, saying, "Oh, they went from exclusive matters to when we all play, everybody win. So as long as it's on Game Pass, we don't care if PlayStation get the games." But then a couple of years ago, these same niggas was like, "PlayStation don't deserve our never get smart."
Hey,
what is going on?
Post.
We gotta call these.
That's called evolution of life, sir. That's called evolution of life. That means things have grown, things have evolved. So, so let's get into the real situation.
So ain't no cap in they rap. Ain't no toting the company line. It's just the Xbox community has grown.
I told you from the jump, I don't trust no nigga. I don't care if they scream they Xbox. You see what happened? People saying they Xbox, they out here flipping t-shirts and they going PlayStation. I don't trust none of these niggas, personally.
Look, I'm just having the conversations that some of these Xbox fans won't have.
We're gonna have a conversation.
Let me tell you something, and I know a lot of this shit might get clipped. I know they might call me a pony bot. You can call me whatever, bro. If I invest in the ecosystem, then I have the right to be concerned and criticize that ecosystem. We have to get out this thing that the only thing we could talk about when we comes to Xbox is positivity, when it's not positivity all the time. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all cool with me ragging on PlayStation, and that's cool. We gonna stump PlayStation the fuck out. But when you got it, when you're in your own house, you gotta recognize the shit that's going on in your own house. You can't criticize another fan base for being blind in their own house and then turn around and be blind in your own house. We're not doing that over here. You can call me a pony bot. I'm saying this because I don't like this shit. You know why? Right, I'm not a pony bot. You know why I'm mad, Mello? Because I wanted to see what Microsoft was going to do with the hand that they was dealt. They had a full house,
and they still do.
They folded. They had one of the best spade hands ever, bro. They had one of the best spade hands, and they didn't play it.
Phil Spencer didn't play the cards right.
I wanted to see a future. I wanted to see a future.
You wanted him to play cutthroat, and he don't play cutthroat. He high Gandhi. He plays safe cards.
And guess what? The whole Xbox community was like that. When they brought Bethesda, they say, "Hey, these games is gonna be exclusive." And then when they brought Activision, "Hey, we got Call of Duty, leave it everywhere. Anything else Activision make gonna be exclusive. We finna test Sony Cup. They gonna have to come over to." And them same people now they switch their tune talking about some kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. What happened to the cutthroat?
But that's the problem with them. They always think they was playing with the old heads.
Look at Sean. Look at Sean. Sean can't say nothing. Look at Sean. Look, Sean, fucking go home, some oxtail. Salute you. Sean can't say nothing bad about Xbox and save his life. Put a gun to his head and say something bad about Xbox.
Hey, I agree with Sean. Ain't no reason to say something negative. You know why? Because of this. Because of the games that you mentioned, Xbox users have been playing since day one.
Yo, what's good?
It doesn't matter. That's not what I'm saying.
No, Post. It does matter because you're trying to stop a company that just sat here and invested $70 billion acquiring a daggone company, and you think they are not trying to get that money back. You are insane to think that they won't.
I know that.
And hold on.
I know that. And that's why I'm mad again.
Well, Post,
wait. Go ahead,
because you are a very intelligent man.
Man, help me out. Help me out. I don't want to transition to the pony box.
Hold on.
Help me out. I need some counseling right now, Mello.
You understand,
mad, brother.
You understand from a book and business perspective that if I spend $70 billion and my investors are looking for a return as soon as possible, and that's what they're doing. When they rolled out them 4 games, we all know it was an experiment. It ended up being profitable. We talking about Sea of Thieves, a game that everybody cracked on. Season 14 was having 15 million concurrent users playing that game. Grounded had 10 million, and the numbers shot up even more after it went over there.
Okay.
So again, the situation is this. The games that they are giving out there, they make sense. You remember when they was doing the 12-game rollout and they gave a roadmap of 12 games coming out all at once? The number one thing I said is, how are they going to roll these games out without cannibalizing other games? They got too many games over there.
So am I having a midlife crisis as an Xbox player?
You are.
Okay, well, tell me where I'm going wrong. Somebody show me the Xbox light, because it's dimming right now.
You're dancing with it a little bit.
Somebody help me.
You're dancing with it a little bit. But the reason is this. They're picking and choosing which games that they're going to roll out over there that make
That's not true, but keep going.
It is because when I'm looking at Indiana Jones, a single player game that most people gonna beat within like a week or two, and it's gonna be dead in the water after that week or two, I can roll it over there and make a profit off of that game.
Okay.
After the people that already invested in it, had their content, enjoyed the game, etc. Same thing with Forza. Forza dropped out in 2021 of November. We in 2025.
Okay.
So bringing in the boost of more concurrent players or bringing in more active players with crossplay on top of that, that's going to boost the numbers for that game, which means sales, which means numbers, which means profit, which means we continue to get more games into Game Pass. I'm with the whole goddamn hey, if that means the whole thing gotta go, let it go.
I don't believe you, Mello. Shut the fuck up. Playroll, what you gotta say? Nobody want to hear that shit, Double O Mello.
I don't give a flying nickel no more. If it's time exclusives and I get to play it first, I don't care what the niggas do on the other side.
Oh, now you don't care. Now you don't care.
When have you
I'm dealing with, Playroll.
When have you when have you ever worried about a nigga and coach when you traveling first class? I keep saying this. You on the same plane with a motherfucker, but you in first class. You got the champagne kicked up, the warm towel with the robe, private room, etc. Them niggas back there is BBLs, fatbacks. Niggas out here fighting for the goddamn window seat. You got a crying kid on your back. Why am I worried about what you doing back there in the soup kitchen?
Oh, now
when I'm eating lobster and surfing turf.
Now we not worried about what they doing over there.
I don't care what they doing over there.
Hey, Playroll, what you got to say, Playroll? This nigga Mello from this Mello talking some bullshit right now. Help me play. Help me play. What's going on? My Xbox card is in crisis right now.
Well, post up. You know. Times are changing, brother.
Oh, hell no. No,
Hey, my brother Post. You got to remember, brother, I've been a PC gamer for 2 decades.
Okay.
My console of choice is Xbox. But my whole thing is about hustling Xbox. I don't care what they do as long as I can play their games for as cheap as possible.
Oh, you ain't helping.
All right.
So you're telling me
hey,
to come
remember,
PC Master Race.
my Game Pass Ultimate subscription was $110 total for 3 years. Why would I care? I don't care what Xbox does. I care about how I keep money in my pocket and play games, brother. Xbox can do as they like. Now, granted, I understand what you're saying, Mello, about the whole Activision thing, that they had to do this. But before they closed Activision, these games was already in development. Yep. This was the plan.
They were in development during the trial.
Exactly. They were already in development.
The community don't thank you, Blade. Thank you.
So
this is before Activision.
They closed Activision. Right? It still works to your point, but it wasn't a decision they made after Activision. They made it. What's going on? Activision ain't closed till October 2023, and Sea of Thieves released April of 2024. They already had that in the.
They already had.
While he's now granted, Phil Spencer never said only 4 games were coming. His exact wording were, "I'm only talking about these 4 games."
Exactly.
So he was very slick with his words when he stated that. Slick on purpose, because he knew these games before all these games was in development.
We knocking a person for being professional.
Right? Hey, I'm not knocking him. I'm not knocking him, but I'm giving
Brother was out there panhandling with the scripts. You know old Joe there on 48th Street on the corner. You know what I'm saying? With the bottle in the bag.
Man, you can't
need a little few dollars trying to get another. Let me tell you something.
You can't be talking about bottles, folks.
And you know, crackheads in the hood got scripts when they tried to get. You know what I'm saying?
If I got 5 in my pocket that I can sell on this block, but I can sell 15 on the next one, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go for that 15 first and then come back to that 5. We talking hustling.
Shout out to Sean 786, my brother Sean from We Bleed Green, brother. Thank you for the $2. You said, "Fuck nigga, go home and have some oxtails." And you know what, Sean? Don't do that. Oxtails is about $30 a tray right now. A meal. Oxtails is real expensive right now, and I ain't had them in a long time, brother. Don't do that to me, brother. Please don't do that to me, brother. You know I can't spend no $30 on 3 oxtails, and them motherfuckers look through as hell. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Buck with the $10. Post over the next 24 months. COD, Fable, South of Midnight, Doom, Val, Outer World, State of Decay, Clockwork, Gears E-Day, Perfect Dark, Day One Xbox Game Pass with PS5 money. Xbox game will never stop. And I would say all going to PlayStation. All of them.
They will.
Everyone you just named is going to PlayStation. And guess what?
Ray J, I hit it first.
And guess what? And I'm going to say this. And it's all I'm going to say. A lot of those in there are going to be day and date. They not even gonna be 6 months or 1 year exclusives.
You're right. You're right.
They're gonna be day and date. Yes. No 6 months, no 3 months. Launching at the same motherfucking time on the PS5. Yaga.
I'm in first class. I don't worry about peasants.
Yeah, they in first class with your ass right now. They sharing your first class meal. Shout out to Sean with the $2 again. State of Gaming needs to come back on talk that shit to cleanse post. So I got you, brother. Anytime, just reach out to us, man. We'll pull up.
Cleanse that man's soul.
I need it, man. I need a soul cleansing, Sean. I need to talk to you.
You was on the show with Porter.
I need to talk to We Bleed Green. I need to bleed green again, my brother Sean. I need to bleed green again.
What Porter Rock tell you yesterday? Just worry about the games you play, brother.
Yeah, I agree with that at this point. And I think even he see the writing on the wall on PlayStation side. That's why
it's coming. It's coming.
You know it's coming.
It's coming.
Because he asked me a question like, what do you see in the next 5 years in terms of gaming? What we was talking about in terms of gaming in the next 5 years. And I asked him, he was like, brother Post, just enjoy the motherfucking games. That's it.
Well, I wonder why he said that. I don't know if that, but I have.
Sony about the garage sale. Sony garage sale. Sony garage sale.
Shout out to Rob, who randomly robs everybody with the $4.99. Phil, a con artist. What? All the dudes that was fighting Phil over games going to PC or PlayStation, the community turned on them. Tim Dog, crap gamer. Yes. I will say this though.
I doubled down on it.
I will say this. The reason why I'm mad is because you have to hold Phil accountable just like you hold Jim Ryan accountable or PlayStation. Last year or a couple of years ago, Phil said Bethesda games will only be on platforms that support Game Pass. Last year, he said on that. Said. Yes, he did. Hold on. He also
that's not what he said. That's not what he said.
Hold on. He also sat on that couch after E3 at what's the name with Matt Booty and Sarah Bond and said we are not a third-party publisher.
That's what he said.
They still not.
Yes,
he was accurate in his statement.
Nah, that shit is over.
Let me tell you something.
This is gonna be the gist.
They are not.
You got Indiana Jones, Forza Horizon 5, and some more stuff dropping on PlayStation this year. Forza Horizon 5 gonna be a launch title for Switch 2. That's why the date ain't been out there yet, is what I believe. Is that it's going to launch on Switch 2. And so when Switch announced their console in April, they're going to announce Forza Horizon 5 as a launch title with many other Xbox games. They are a fucking third-party.
Sir. They are hybrid. They are hybrids.
Hybrid of what?
A hybrid of third party and first.
What the fuck is a hybrid third party?
At the time post,
a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
At the time post, they were not a third party.
I don't want it. He was lying there because at the time they was developing for PlayStation, nigga. You know it.
Right. You know when you become a third party publisher, post? When you release said game on that third party, they could have developed it and just not did nothing for it.
We in transition.
That shit ain't gonna work with me. That shit ain't gonna work with me,
brother. He was speaking in present tense.
Hey, play my hardest with the Xbox community.
Hey, brother,
20 years, man, 20 plus years, man. I just can't let it go. But I'm not gonna be reluctant to say. If I'm not happy about some play, I'm not going to be happy about it. I might complain about it because I have no ability to change it, but I'm not happy about this. And I don't have to be happy. And I want the Xbox community. And I see that a lot. Every time shit go wrong, the motherfucker find a way. The happy. Sometimes you can be mad at some shit, and just because you mad at it doesn't make you less of an Xbox part of the Xbox community. Is that you mad about something that's going on in the community that you don't like? What I don't like is when you show your frustration with the Xbox, the community automatically try to. Don't you out of that motherfucker and say you're not a bot no more because you're complaining. I have every right to complain. If we don't complain, then we allow these companies to do as they will and do as they want, regardless of how we feel in terms of when we choose to voice our opinion and make our choices with our wallet.
Okay,
that's where the true power comes in. But we give that up because we're so worried about. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, Bello.
It's called FOMO.
This is an intervention.
It's called FOMO.
Right
Fear of finding out.
This show was going to turn into a motherfucker.
Can you also say two posts? Like, yes, some people in the community can be in outrage and doing all this hissy fit, and then all of a sudden they turn around later on down the road. It actually benefited in their favor in the long run. You just didn't see the actual.
Well, I'm gonna throw a hissy fit anyway, because I got to get it out my system. Now, let me ask you something, Mello. If Sea of Thieves launched on PlayStation 5 and it was being developed during the trial, how long you think Forza 5 been in development for the PlayStation 5?
I don't know. It probably was 2021. It probably was 2021. Ain't no telling.
Talk to me. What I'm saying is this. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. And you've been lying. They
didn't lie to you.
Man, both sides was playing us. Both sides were motherfucking playing us.
They didn't lie to you,
Bro,
Post.
Phil doing that trial. Motherfucking Jim Ryan telling the people, yeah, they just trying to get access to our damn kids so they can get access to our technology or future technology. Bitch, they been had your damn kids. They had your damn kids during the trial. What are you talking about?
But that's Jim Ryan. Jim Ryan always lied to them and they accept it. So why are you gonna get mad when Phil Spencer give you a little bit of the truth with a little bit of falseness?
Post.
That's what just happened.
Post. Xbox and PlayStation have similar problems. You know what their problems are?
What?
PlayStation got all them console sales. Pretty much told them, you guys are not enough. We gotta take our games to PC. Why? You know why Microsoft ain't concerned about the Xbox community rising up and speaking with their wallet? Because they hold on. This is probably a fact. Because the Xbox community wallet factually ain't been enough. It just is what it is. Why am I going to sit here and worry about you guys responding to me talking about we going to speak with our wallet when y'all wallet ain't been enough in the first place? That's why they went to PC.
You know what, you PC motherfucking master. Don't come over here talking that motherfucking
Hey, brother. We have been through this with games. All right. We went through this with Call of Duty when Activision decided to cater to the console community and they took away our dedicated servers and they took away our mod tools, and we was without those things for years. We had to play games peer-to-peer connections like you console dudes. All right. And what happened? COD eventually lessened off on the PC and went down. It ain't really come back until the 2019 joint. I've been through it, brother. All right. So for me,
so this hissy fit don't make no sense.
It's about your experience, brother.
Hold on. See, that's the shit I'm talking about. Only X. That's the shit I'm talking about. Only X with the $2 post. You can be a bot with blue freckles. It's cool. Get your ass out of here. Let me tell you something. Hey, look, I don't like sheep, nigga. You could be a sheep, nigga. Use a sheep, nigga. Use a sheep. Only you is a sheep. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. And I bet you was years ago, you said Microsoft gonna have all these exclusives. We're gonna compete with PlayStation. We're gonna do this. And now you're saying
they can't post.
Jesus.
They just went through that trial. What was that? Remember, hold on. So this outside of Microsoft, that whole trial, in my opinion, was spearheaded by Jim Ryan complaining. And most of the position, especially in Europe, was how's this gonna hurt PlayStation?
Well, Jim Ryan was doing his Ryan was doing his job in terms of delaying the inevitable.
But
and he delayed it for 2 years, which impacted Microsoft hugely, which impacted Microsoft the things they wanted to Activision. It impacted that. They couldn't get it off. That's why the shit is where it is now in terms of not seeing all the Activision games going to Game Pass and things like 2 years.
Microsoft have now. I think they were going to do it anyway, but they're also trying to play that game because of all that stuff in that trial.
Yeah, it's still gonna happen.
Okay,
but I still think they was going to do it anyway.
Yeah,
the games they were already putting their game on PC, so eventually it was going to happen anyway.
Yeah, there was
Activision just sped that up.
It sped it up tremendously. They are in whenever you finna drop that many first party title games in 1 year on your competition console.
Yeah, you had this already working.
It sped up ain't the word. These motherfuckers moving lightning fast on Project Latitude. Project Latitude is Project Now right now.
Yes, it is.
And for those that don't know, that is the code name for Microsoft transitioning to third party and moving their IP over to Switch and PlayStation. It is called Project Latitude. I know y'all heard Tom Warren speak about it, and so I can say that as well. But I am frustrated. Okay, now let's do this. The opposite of my frustration, because I wanted to see Microsoft compete. I wanted to see what Sony looked like being put with their back against the wall. I wanted to see what type of pressure could Microsoft put on Nintendo and Sony with Bethesda and ABK, but we'll never see that in this universe. We'll never see that on this specific timeline. It's not going to happen. We don't have no control of it, so we're going to have to deal with it. And I understand the attitudes of Xbox community. Some of them just saying, hey, I can't control it. I got Game Pass. It is what it is. As long as I got Game Pass, I'm good. But I wanted to see what would they, because I look back in like we grew up in the era, no internet, no cell phones. We grew up in the era where they had to compete for your dollar. They had to compete for your mind share. They had to compete for your time. That competition drove the gaming industry for damn near 20 years. For 20 years, them battling each other and fighting for your time and your mind share grew the gaming industry to one of the biggest industries in the world. And I know from a landscape now that things is changing, but I definitely wanted to see that because I see what Xbox went through in the Xbox One era, but I also seen a glimpse of how they can be in the 360 era, and the fact that we will probably never get that. Well, probably ain't the word. What? Not never gonna get that type of timeline. It's frustrating to me, and it makes me mad. But the opposite of that, I know that whenever you're going to Nadalia and Amy and asking for that type of investment in that division, right? That hasn't historically been profiting enough to demand that type of investment, then it comes with a lot of consequences and stipulations.
You just want the console war. That's all that is.
No, I don't want the console war.
Yes,
I wanted to. When Microsoft and Nintendo and Sony, when they're all competing, we win as the consumers. Right, because I think on everything, on games, on how they build their consoles, on what type of content they put out, because they're competing at that point. And I wanted to see how that would have happened in a world where we have access to the internet, where information is on demand and at your fingertips. What type of technological revolutions and software would have came from them competing like that, with Microsoft saying, yeah, we the big boys now, we for the press you too. You know what I'm saying? But
Post, let's be real. Let's be real here. Because it's the plastic situation for me. It's the plastic that do it for me. We are already reaching that pinnacle of 4K 60, 4K 120 on these consoles, matching it up close, not clear close to PC because they doing like 240, but traditional standards, because usually it was the game had to be 60 frames per second or 120 if you lucky. The next generation console probably going to hit that pinnacle. We are at the plateau of plastic. It's all about the games at this point. It's all about the software. It always has been about that.
But hey, look,
I never saw nobody sitting there bragging and at the lunch table when I was at school talking about, my Xbox or my or my Dreamcast got more features than your Sega hardware. That never happened. We talked about the video games. Who beat this boss? How far did you get in the game? I'm at this save point. All of this stuff about plastic and the features and what it can do with the console war, that shit dead, bro. It's over with.
Okay, I will say this, and this is my response. I know the console war is over, but believe me, I understand that. Okay, I understand that. This shit, look, let me tell you something.
Yeah,
this shit hurts
and everything.
This shit hurts. Hold on, I gotta step away from the mic for a minute. Hold on. Let me tell you something. You know, motherfuckers. Let me tell you something. I know this shit is over. I'm just saying. I'm speaking. The Xbox community thinking I'm speaking against them, and I'm speaking for them because I know what they endured over the last 10 years. I know the drought they endured over the last 10 years. I know that the neglect from third parties they endured for over the last 10 years, the neglect from Japanese developers that they endured over the last 10 years. And a lot of this was due to Microsoft miscalculation, mismessaging, and choices that they made over those last 10 years. And I seen that community stick with Xbox. So when they say wait to E3 or wait to next year, they said we said that 50 million times. And now when we don't have to say that no more, we don't get to celebrate with ourselves. We got to celebrate with the other motherfucking side playing Mellow. Motherfuckers to the party. That's what I'm saying. How did Nintendo and PlayStation get invited to our motherfucking party? We were supposed to be able to celebrate
because
on our own.
Post is all about the last man standing, i.e., the last console standing. We see what's going on with Sony. Everybody else might want to play fake pretend. PSN being down, PlayStation VR being terrible, PlayStation Portable, slow start.
I don't know what that's about.
Didn't start nowhere. 60 million consoles supposed to be sold, but you got the game of the year only doing 1.5. You got your AAA games closing, last game as a service, shutting down left and right. This is all money being bled out of Sony. It's all about survival at this point, and who has the more IPs. Microsoft is on top when it comes to IPs, and when it comes to longevity, they're going to outlast Sony and probably Nintendo, if lucky.
Let me tell you something. The console war at its time, at its peak, was fucking glorious.
Oh man!
Let me tell you something. It was something you had to be there. But I'd be damn if I'm going to play IP war and content war. Hell no. I am not doing that. Play, don't put that on. Play, don't you put the energy on me. Now, here goes the flip side of my aggression, right? I got that all out. I wanted to get that all out because I wanted to let the Xbox community know how I really feel. And I want to let them know that it's cool to be mad and to be frustrated with choices that your ecosystem is making that you might not agree with. And I'm saying it's cool that you don't have to agree with everything. You don't have to go along to get along, okay? Now, the opposite of that is my understanding, okay? Like I was saying before, you go to Nadalia and Amy and you ask for that type of investment when you include Bethesda and Activision. We're talking about close to 100 billion, right, in investments. Then those come with stipulations. Those come with things that you're going to have to answer to now, because we invested 100 billion outside of how I think I could think Azure, maybe Windows departments, maybe Office get that type of investments. I don't know. I know Azure do, because I know they just did a 50 billion because they fit a
I mean, that's their core business. So
yeah. Right, but I'm saying this is the game division, right? This is the game. So I know obligations comes along with that. So I understand field choice, but like me and Play was said, this transition started before Activision, and I think it had more so to deal with their growth in the console sector, affected their choice to say, hey, we're not growing enough here, we're staggered here, and if we remain on this course, then we might not exist no more inside of Microsoft as a division. So we have to make a choice. We have to go where players are, and even if that means putting our content on the competition's platform, I definitely understand that. Then Amy and Nadalia is holding you to high standards, especially after making that big investment. I remember the story with Nadalia going around to each division saying, why should you still be here? Why should we keep you? You know what I'm saying? So, and I know Nadalia and Amy will be quick to close a division. Look how quick they did Mixer and shit like that.
Yeah, mobile. And then he turned around and regretted that. He
Yeah,
said
yeah,
he would have continued to have the
yeah.
mobile
And
department.
we're
So
talking about Amy. We're not talking about Tim Stewart. Tim Stewart
man,
is the CFO of Xbox. Amy is the CFO of Microsoft, the entire Microsoft.
so,
So I understand that, and I do see it like this too. I do think PlayStation is in a vulnerable position right now, and I was saying this with Porter Rock yesterday. And even though he didn't agree, he was like, I he was talking about the console and the hardware, and I think a lot of the PlayStation dudes are so stuck to
on the
hardware,
hardware.
but it's not about hardware right now. It's about monthly active users. It's about
Yep.
engagement. I
That's
think
all they.
play
Thank
That's
you.
all they
you
care
you
about.
you think I think play you was tapping in with me when I was trying to explain this to Porter Rock. I think Microsoft see an opportunity where if I look from 23 from to now to present, from 2023 now to present, Sony monthly active users have been stagnant. They went from 121 or 122 or 23 million down to 118, and then it went down to 116, and then from 24 to 25, I think it evened out at 116 million monthly active users. This is from a company that had 118, damn near 120 million PlayStation 4s on the market, and now you got 70 million plus PS5s on the market, and then you have the PlayStations dude saying, "Hey," and you're still saying majority of your business is on PlayStation 4 because they haven't made the transition that you wanted them to make. If that's the case, if you got
Exactly.
118 million PlayStations in a while, you got 70 million PS5s in a while. How do you only have 116 million monthly active users?
Exactly. They
That's
need
an
Doge.
issue.
They need Elon Musk and Doge to go over there and check the books.
That's the issue, and I think that's one of the reasons why they had that debacle with the PC thing play, where they was trying to force the PC
Yep.
community into signing into PSN servers. They
Yep.
need those. They need those active users. I think Microsoft sees that. I see that as an opening because if we can get our product on your system, right? Then
They can count the users. We can count the
we know
users.
Fortnite cut into your player base. And when I say cut into your time, I mean time spent playing PlayStation games versus third party games. And we see the charts all the time that PlayStation players are playing more third party games than they are playing their own first party games. You can bring
Facts.
up Helldivers 2, but Helldivers 2, the PC Master Race got that. They, it, they didn't carry Helldivers 2 up until this point. And I think if Microsoft can get their product over there, not so to more so to outsell Sony first party games, but to compete for their time. Because if you're going to invest more time in Forza Horizon 5 than GT7, then that's a win. That's a win from Microsoft, and that becomes an issue for PlayStation. I know Porter Rock saying, "Hey, well, this has always been like this. People play, they play Fortnite, they play GTA and things like that, and Sony still said when it comes to sales, yeah. But I'm talking about time. I think this is going to be an issue. I think this is going to be an issue, and I do think that Forza Horizon 5 is going to have some type of impact on the GT series over there.
You know,
They don't go ahead.
was interesting. I didn't listen to the whole Sean Layden interview because I just don't have the
Uh-huh.
bandwidth to listen to interviews much these days. Like,
Mhm.
but some of the sections I saw, he did state that um the things that they have to worry about is not just the other consoles. They're worried about the every individual's time spent on their devices and engagement. So he was talking about things like, in this era, we have to worry about Facebook,
Yes,
Twitter,
yes,
TikTok. Like,
yes.
how can we keep these guys off of those platforms? Because the more that they're on those platforms,
They're not in
they're
our
not
platform.
engaged. Exactly.
Exactly.
So listening to him state that, if you have that approach, and it sounds like Sony does, you have to think beyond your market that's just not growing from one generation to the next. It doesn't
Exactly.
matter you have 70 million sold up to this point. And these articles keep coming out, it's outpacing the PS4. And then when you look at the numbers, the PS4 is outpaced it up to the point eventually. It always comes out like 3 weeks after when these articles come out about PS5 outpacing the PS4. Then the
Mhm.
number show is actually not. Their
Yeah,
market is not growing. How you, like you just stated, 100, what, 20 million PS4s, 70 million PS5s. That means these are the same people who bought the PS4s. It's not a new market. It's not new people.
it's not.
So you are going. I mean, and when Porter Rock was saying it yesterday, how it really doesn't matter. I was like, well, it matters so much to Sony that they put it. They tried to make 12 live service games.
Yeah,
So obviously, it matters a lot to them. They just couldn't execute. But
yeah,
don't think that most of the more games they come in the PC, and they already put a game on the Switch. So
yeah.
they are looking to expand beyond just their own player base.
Well, I told them in that in the recent presentations that Sony putting out, they said you're going to be able to play your PS5 independent of a in the
PS5
PS5
console.
games independent of a PS5 console. And I think Porter Rock, shout out to my bro Porter Rock, I think he's trying to hold on to this his
He always
model and
like
his
you.
structure and what he believe in terms of being stubborn, in terms of hey, PlayStation just need to focus on single player experiences and not even deal with the live services and leave that to third party developers. But I think that's going to cripple them in the long run. And I kind of akin that to Microsoft when they depended on third party too much and let their
Hmm.
first party division suffered. And they suffer for that, and it put them in a deep, it put them in a deep hole. I think Sony needs a first party game that can I won't say it's going to supersede, but can compete on the same level as a Fortnite or as a Call of Duty. Microsoft understood the assignment. They say, look, we will spend more money trying to create the next Fortnite and Call of Duty
If we just go out and buy it.
if we just go out and buy it. And that's what the fuck they did. And it was a smart move to say, look, what we might spend the next 10 or 20 years investing in trying to make live services games to compete with Fortnite and Call of Duty. And within that next 10 or 20 years, we might not even come close. But Activision is vulnerable right now. And so we can buy our Call of Duty, which is already ingratiated in the gaming community. It already have its success. It's already popular across all platforms. It's already have its development team. It already have its mark. It has everything. We don't have to build none of this shit from the ground up. We don't have to do none of it. We don't have to put in the marketing. We don't have to spend a marketing budget or none of that on a game that we're trying to create from the ground up to compete. We can go back what's already made. And it was the smartest thing. It was the smartest thing for them to do. Sony tried to answer to that with Bungie, which was a bad motherfucking move and a decision, I believe, because I think Bungie has harmed them more than helped them since
Yeah.
they spent $4 billion on them. And Destiny right now is don't nobody even talk about Destiny. I don't even see it on the timeline. I don't even see people playing it. Do you, please?
Uh, I don't really look at my friend list too much, so
Mhm.
I can't speak up. But in terms of just in general, the popularity that it once had, it doesn't seem like
You
it
don't
that
need to,
much.
you know,
Like
you should have talked to me, right?
there's been a lot of complaints about it.
Mhm.
I only find out about it because I play Warframe, and
Okay.
so looking at Warframe, YouTube recommendations, whatnot, I consistently see videos talking about how much better Warframe is than Destiny.
Mm.
Consistently see it because Destiny Warframe is probably the best in terms of how they treat their customers. It's probably the best done live service game out, probably followed by Marvel
Marvel
Rivals.
Rivals. Okay.
All right, because Marvel Rivals took a lot of good things that other companies have done, like with the Battle Pass and some of the other stuff, and put it into that game. And I think that's why that game is doing well, and because people find it fun. Warframe's been around for 12 years. It's not as popular, and these guys do so much to make sure that they're not doing money grabs in their games, and because of that, they're successful. Also, I think Sony, like Concord, take Concord for example, right? What did they do with Concord to market that game?
DEI the game.
They did that. What else did they do? They put out a beta,
They did a beta test
and
run.
maybe they had 1 or 2 Twitch streams, if that.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, the when you got to build a new live service game, I'll tell you what Warframe did. I'm gonna tell you what Grounded did. I'm gonna tell you what Sea of Thieves did. Either For the Horizon does it, and their game is established. They have weekly dev streams. Weekly. When Grounded and Sea of Thieves they had an alpha that went on until the game came out, right?
Yeah.
They were getting constant feedback the entire time. They did it with.
It was actually in It was actually in a
It was an insider program.
Yeah,
the insider program. Yeah.
They did it with Sea of Thieves. They did it with Grounded. Horizon didn't need it because they were already, For the Horizon 4 was being established, and they were doing dev streams. They were doing streams weekly or every 2 weeks. When it's a new live service game, you just can't get out there. Marvel Rivals is an exception because Marvel Rivals because of the IP. They have Marvel's IP. Yeah. So that's an exception to the rule. But when you're creating a new IP with new content, you can't just throw that game out there and expect people to play it. Helldivers people have played before. So that's an exception. But that wasn't new. You come out here with Concord, and the thing that all that people are talking about it is the way these characters look.
Exactly. And I said that in my video. I said the same thing. Shameless plug. I said, why didn't you steal everything else from Microsoft? Why didn't you steal the insider program?
Yep.
And build a community around those live service games? You can't sit here and tell me that the community wouldn't back a game if you allow them to get access to it to give feedback. I said the exact same thing, Rose.
Yep. Give them a founder's pass. Say, hey, if you support our game now, and I know it's a little old school, hey, be like, hey, if you support our game, $29.99 right now, the game when it comes out is going to be free to play. You tell them that up front. But if you get our founder's pass between these dates and these dates, you get this exclusive, you know what I'm saying? Access, cosmetics, whatever it is. You support our game. When the game come out, we'll give you this, that, and the other thing.
Everything saves over.
Right. Everything
your
saves over.
Your progress is continued.
Exactly. There is still stuff in Warframe it's not even tradable to stuff in Founders Pack. These dudes have.
Your ideal way of doing things is go spend $4 billion on budget and have them go in there and say this is not enough.
Yeah.
That was so dumb. So dumb. And that's what I don't like about the Sony fanboys. Because the first thing they said, they was gas games. Nobody want gas games. We just want single player games. You don't know what you want unless you actually test it out and check it out and see it for yourself. Why would you allow another man to give an opinion about what you enjoy? That don't make sense. You can't tell me you wouldn't want the God of War or The Last of Us.
Yeah, or Spider-Man. You don't know.
When I'm seeing in 2025, people are still in the live servers for Last of Us multiplayer. You can't, and then you turn around and say y'all turn down Resistance, y'all own exclusive IP for a comeback. That shit's stupid, bro. In a time where remake and remasters are constantly rolling out, you say no to a Resistance. Come on, man. Stop playing.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Well, I would say this. I do agree with that the rollout for Concord was sloppy. I think they should have had betas and testers going on since that game was in development, or at least where it got to a point where it had a foundation where the community can help build it. Because all those games you brought up, the community helped build. They helped build Sea of Thieves.
Exactly.
They helped build the other joint. The one I forgot the other game with the damn bugs and
the Grounded.
Grounded, They help build those games. Even on the game now, well, I can't remember shit right now. It's in beta on PC and Steam. And it's a 4-player co-op.
Helldivers? No, not
No,
Helldivers.
no, it's coming to Xbox. It's a 4-player co-op side scroller game, and it's currently on Steam, but it's in beta right now on Steam. And we thought we was gonna get it first.
Oh, Towerborn?
Towerborn, yes.
Oh.
Towerborn. And so even that hasn't fully launched yet, but it's in beta on Steam. The PC community is getting a chance to play it. They're getting feedback from that community. So when it does launch and it launch on Xbox, maybe it launch and be a good title. And I think I heard Paris speaking on it saying so what he's played of it so far has been getting really good with all the changes and stuff they've made to the game. So yes, I just think Microsoft did make a good move. I just didn't see this day coming this fast. I thought we had a couple of more years, 4 or 5 more years before we start talking about Microsoft as a third-party publisher. And but that day is here, and we're gonna have to deal with it. I'm Xbox to the core, though. I ain't going nowhere. I'm just a little bit frustrated. But it is what it
Get you
is.
some oxtails and go sit down somewhere.
I wish I had. Let me tell you something. I wish I had $30 for some oxtail. No, fuck you, ain't Shane. Keep bringing up the motherfucking oxtail. Y'all know I love me some oxtail. And I went on Uber Eats and went to I'm saying a little jerk spot, and I seen a little oxtail play. It said $30. I say, oh hell no.
I don't think they $30 here in Indy, bro.
Man,
Like
they said
15.
what? In Chicago, them bitches about $30, $35.
Boys in.
And if you're gonna charge me $35 for my oxtail, don't put them little ass small ass oxtails on the plate over that little thing of rice and charge me $35. Man, I'm gonna be pissed
3
off.
of them in a bed of rice.
You feel me? You get 3 of them, ain't barely meat on them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I do understand that, and I do. My thing is this, and I think I equated to this the last time we was live, Mello, when I was talking about the hood shit. You know what I'm saying? You got 3 hoods, right? You got Microsoft, you got PlayStation, and you got Nintendo. At some point, everybody operated in their own hood. They sold their own product in their own hood, and then nobody crossover. It's a peacetime too, so Xbox can go in PlayStation and Nintendo hood, and then vice versa, they can come in at Xbox hood. But then the PlayStation hood went under reorganization. They man at the top made some messed up, fucked the money up. And they got to get some new people in to run the organization. During that process, it's a drought with the product in their hood. And what do Xbox say?
Help them out.
Yeah, it's a drought over there.
I need your things. I need your things.
So we say, look, we could go push our product over there because it's a drought over there. Now, in order to keep things kosher, we'll get them the piece of the pie. We'll get them the 30%. You know what I'm saying? Because they need that flow of income until they get their shit together. Right, until they get their shit together. But what we can do is we can go over there and we can steal some of their customers.
Premium.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We can steal some of their customers. We can go over there and steal. And when I mean customer, when I mean product, I mean time. Time is the product. You know what I'm saying? It's not the IP, it's the time. That's what you're going over there.
He's speaking time. I'm calling y'all fiends, crackheads, bait poppers, blind dumpers.
The product is time, right? The product is time. What you're going over there to invade is time. That's what you're going over there to. That's what you're going over there to get. And the more you push your product over there, and you start consuming the time, because what
the crackheads like, man, what was I spending my money on when they got all this greatness over here?
Exactly. What we know about crackheads in the hood, Mello?
They can give you a single player and a multiplayer.
Hey, what we know about crackheads in the hood, Mello?
They go where the good work at. They always go where the work at.
They gonna follow the work. So if it's a drought in one location, they gonna find they
travel
need
for the next
somewhere else, and then they go over there and find they need somewhere else. They can be like, you mean to tell me y'all rocking them?
What's that, brother? Y'all rock come with spoons and a needle.
You mean I don't have to go? I could just stand right here.
I paid for 2 grams and
Wow.
you gave me 3?
What? I know this is a bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. But I'm just saying. What thing a fiend gonna do? A fiend is not loyal. A fiend is only loyal to its needs, right? It's only loyal
You
to
learned
its
that
needs.
in the AA meeting.
And this is it's going to go wherever its needs are. So if it's a drought in this community and it's not over in the next, all the things that's in your community, they're gonna go over that. And I've seen this allegedly growing up in the community. Allegedly growing up in the community, you get to see this. You get to see droughts in your community, and you get to see the migration. And you get to see the panic, brother. Like, man, I need to get some work out the bam. I'm losing my customers. I'm losing out. I'm losing money. I'm losing customers.
Well, I'm about to join Buddy up the street who got the work.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So hopefully Microsoft can get over there and shake things up and then eat into that time, because Play brung up two important things. What, 3 important things that I didn't even realize. I was talking about Fortnite and GTA. Him bringing in the aspect of TikTok, Instagram, X. Those are also platforms that fight for your time.
Yeah, fight for your time. Yep. Exactly.
Once I realized that's their primary concern, like, I understand it.
Oh, they got it. Like, it's cool.
So it's a war out here.
You got to break that 4th wall.
I think the wall has been broken in terms of the game industry, because your fighting is going beyond. You're fighting platforms that don't even offer games, right? Look how much time people spend on TikTok, Instagram, X. Look how much time
Facebook does offer games.
Look how much time they spend on Twitch.
Bro.
And
Facebook,
like, why you think Candy Crush is so big? It had a lot to do with Facebook.
Facebook make over $150 million a day.
So I didn't consider that in terms of Microsoft and PlayStation, Nintendo are competing with those companies for your time, because they are.
Yeah.
And it makes this decision even more understandable now.
Now you get it. So that's why I said enjoy your oxtails.
It took some time.
Enjoy the ride.
Let me tell you something. I had to complain. I know everybody in there. I seen people leave when I started complaining. Well, get your motherfucking ass up out of here. I need time to get this shit off my chest. I needed the vent. Look, now that's not to say this. I do understand what's going on.
Gosh, are you kidding me?
What's going on?
So remember, because I remember when Candy Crush, I don't remember when it came out, but I know the first time I found about it because people was playing it on Facebook. Right? But I didn't know. I don't know how in 2024, more than 9 million people play Candy Crush 3 hours a day.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's crazy.
In 2024, over 9 million people play Candy Crush for over 3 hours daily.
Shit.
That's
crazy. That's crazy.
That is absurd. Over 9 million? You talking about like 10 million people playing for 3 hours?
More than over 3 hours a day.
Shout out to my brother Spoonie Love. Oh, snap. Post is out of retirement. Welcome back. Thanks, Spoonie. Shout out to you, man.
But yeah, Facebook had a lot to do with why that game just took off.
That's over 1 billion people for a whole year. That's
because they had a Facebook app for Candy Crush.
I got my son.
Yeah. I know Facebook. I don't know if they still got that marketplace where you can play all them the titles like Pool and Candy Crush and all that, and you connect your Facebook account to it, and it your progression and everything follows you and all that stuff. Yeah, I got Candy Crush. I done put some time. I think I'm on level like
don't want to work in.
Let me see here. What did I leave off? I think I was on level like 400. Don't.
Rose said it even best though in this whole little conversation. I think you said it too, Post. Where when you rolling the games over there, and you said when we look at the chart, third party is what's dominating on that platform. It's more third party than first party games that's over there. And if I'm going with the logic of you saying that Microsoft gonna be third party, ta-da! Microsoft still wins at the end of the day.
Fulfill them
It doesn't
niches.
matter.
That's all they concerned about. Whatever niche
It
ain't over
doesn't
there that
matter.
ain't hit, they trying to fill it.
Yeah. Play your games and enjoy the
And
experience,
the
man.
reason the
Enjoy the
reason I'm
entertainment.
okay with it, because it's just gonna benefit me as a Game Pass subscriber. And that's
Thank
really
you.
all I care about.
Cause I'm in
That's
first
less.
class with my
Yep.
feet up,
Exactly. What I'm worried about. I'm in VIP over here. You guys go out there and
drinking
spend
champagne,
that extra
nigga.
money.
Y'all killing me with this shit.
In my private little abode, man. I'm
Y'all killing
chilling.
me with this shit.
Exactly. Oh, I want premium access. It's $30. Why I gotta pay $100
Little 30
for
bucks.
premium
Here you
access?
go. I ain't gotta
Y'all
worry
do what?
about big back Brenda over there with the ribs.
Big Back Brenda. Who the fuck is Big Back
I
Brenda?
don't know, bro.
Fighting for her
I
for
don't
the
know who that is, bro.
fighting for her for the window seat, man. Let me
Oh
get that
god
first
damn!
class
You
ticket,
said
baby.
Big Back Brenda taking up 2 seats, 2 airplane
Two
seats.
seats, boy. You know they
What?
trapping out here.
What?
You see
What are
what
we
they
doing?
did with them. You see what they did
Damn,
with them.
nigga.
So just imagine you being on the plane. I'm on Delta on top of that. You want me to deal with the peasants? You want me to go with the soup kitchen niggas? I don't do soup kitchen. What are you doing here?
Look,
I'm
man, I get it, man. I was just look. Let me tell you something. We're not gonna keep talking about Big Back Brenda. Shout out to all the people. You know what I'm saying? The
Shout out to
BBWs. I love me
the
some BBWs.
BBWs.
I love me some BBWs. Let me tell you something. Look, we ain't gonna get top. I just took some time and realized. I'm saying we wanted a year like this where we got
I agree.
all that type of content in one year, and it's going to the motherfuckers we've been fighting over the last 10 years. First, they getting it for, even though it's content we've already got. Just think of a launch year where man, where they getting all that. They not only getting past titles, they getting new titles too, all in one fucking year.
That's what I said. I get what you're saying, Post, and I understand it because, again, me outside looking in, I wasn't around with the console war situation. Me and J Dub said the same thing. He like, man, you about 2 years removed. If you was back in 2-3 years when it was really hot with the console war, shit would have took off. And I agree with you, 1,000%. But unfortunately, that ain't the era now. It's over with. People
Man,
ain't looking for that no more.
man, this shit is
And it would have been dope to see Microsoft kick Sony draws in their ass and literally let them die in the wind. It would have been dope. It would have been amazing. But I see what they like, yo, we got a profit over there. If I'm going with this console war sale situation, we already done lost this shit. We in third place, been in third place since two generational consoles. They got all the user base over there, sending that product over there.
we're gonna see how this thing play out, man. But man, I'm not happy, man. A lot of it, I'm not happy, but I'm gonna have to deal with it. And it's more so just knowing some things, man. And it's y'all to find out, man. It's just
Listen, brother. Listen.
it's
In my opinion, crossplay killed all this. The moment crossplay became a household name and every developer accepted, and you can play and crossplay and progression. Once that came kicked in the door, it didn't matter where you was playing. To be honest, especially with third party games, which is the most dominant area of gaming.
I could say this, and since Mello say, "Hey, look, I wasn't even around when the console war was. I'm 2 years removed, so he wouldn't understand. But
Yeah,
if you was in those trenches back in the day, you motherfucking understand the frustration. We was in the. I'm talking about. I go back to the forum days when nigga we was going paragraph for paragraph on the forum with links, pictures, gifs, and all that shit. Or scrabbling on forums, bro, typing our fucking ass off and replies and all that shit to podcasts and things like that. we scrapped, and me and Porter Rock brought this up last night. We were so prepared back then when we scrapped. We didn't just hop on podcasts. When we did the multiplayer podcast or anything like that, we did our research before we went on. We had our links, we had our screenshots. We actually read articles. We actually highlighted paragraphs in articles that supported what we was talking about. We actually looked ahead and said, okay, this information release, I know Porter Rock or J Dub might bring this up. I know they might say this. I know that, but I'm gonna counter them with this, and this. Mm-hmm. And we'll bring all of that to the podcast and scrap. And sometimes that shit'll play out exactly how you see. Sometimes that shit wouldn't. Me against Z, Porter Rock, Kratos, about 5 or 6 PlayStation dudes, or Porter Rock or Kratos against 5 or 6 Xbox dudes at one time. Yo, we scrapped. And bro, if you was back at that time, man, it was fun as hell. That shit is long gone, man. And I agree with Porter Rock. What Porter Rock he said yesterday when he just said, bruh, at this point, just enjoy the motherfucking games. That's all you can do.
That's all you can do.
That's all you can do is just enjoy the games, because and I do think PlayStation, by time their 10th generation console come out, I think they're gonna take this generation to get their PC PlayStation and PC pipeline in order. So next generation is not so hard, or it's more cost effective for them to bring titles to PC versus spending a year or two on development for ports, where you could just build one PlayStation game and knock out the PC version at the same time. I do think they're going to do that next year, and I do think the window is closing in terms of day and date with them. First games used to take 1 year, 2 years, then now it's like 6 months, something like that. So I think day and date is going to come, and and I think they're going to just start moving slowly, putting their games in other places as well. So we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see how this thing play out. But I don't have to be happy about it. I can pout.
Hold on to that, boy.
I can pout, but this is what I want. This is what I also want to say this though. And this is to the Xbox community. I have the right to be mad.
Oh, no one.
I have a right to be mad, and I'm saying this.
You said you smarter than that.
I'm talking only ass. Talking about you can be a bot with blue freckles. I ain't got no motherfucking blue freckles. Let me be a bad Xbox person. Let me be a bad Xbox.
Yeah, that was funny though. I ain't gonna hold you. That was funny.
Just let me be mad, bro. Just let me be mad.
Bro.
Come on, you on a very successful platform out here having a tizzy fit. Stop that.
As I said, let me see. Once a man, twice a baby. You feel me? Let me tell you something.
Just say it to soothe yourself, brother. Just say Game Pass.
You in the
every time you get upset, just hey. Guess
it's gonna be good for you. You cool because Microsoft. The only reason why you don't have no problem is because you see Microsoft then turn their eyes to the PC community. They don't give a fuck about them.
Hey, brother, it was music to my ears when they announced.
Bro, and that's
Avowed,
why you don't.
And I don't even care about Avowed like that, but that Avowed will be available on BattleNet, and even if you're a Game Pass. Bruh, that means I don't have to deal with this Microsoft Store app anymore.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
I'm loving it.
Let me tell you something. You love it, and because they're becoming more PC centric.
Oh yeah, buddy, it's about time. All right,
they just told low key, and they don't see it yet, but they gonna find the fuck out. They just told the hardcore console Xbox community. Shout out to my brother. Your services are no longer rendered. Yep. They are no longer needed.
Yep.
But ain't we the same people that kept saying this is the last generational console? This is the last this is the last that. I
ain't say that shit.
Y'all been saying that. I ain't saying multiple podcasts.
I said the last generation console was 10 years from now.
Man, y'all been saying the same thing. Oh, this gonna be the last generational console. This gonna be the last one.
I'm telling y'all,
We
look,
coming to the road.
I'm finna build me a PC this year.
There you go. Either jump and build a
Let me tell you
PC,
something.
I
or you
seen you
gonna
on
go
there
take
Twitter talking
Xbox
about
to the
all these
wheels
games
fall off.
that you
Look,
build in your library from
look, let
Amazon.
me tell
Don't
you
think I
something.
ain't seen the tweets, bro.
Play. I know the underlay. Let me tell you something, brother. They gonna get it. They ain't gonna get it now, but they gonna get it later.
And
And they
guess
gonna
what?
say, and play, they're gonna be like, aha, I see what I'm telling you now.
And
I'm
guess
building a
what?
PC
Your
this year.
library is gonna be rolled right with you to PC.
Yep.
I'm building a PC this year, and I'm getting a PC handheld.
Oh,
I'm
damn.
telling you, I'm getting both. And look, I'm just telling y'all. That's all I'm gonna
That's a
say.
heads up.
Look, that's all I'm gonna say. I am getting a PC this year, and I'm getting a PC handheld, because if I look at what they're doing on the PC side, they have PC Game Pass, which is cheaper than the Game Pass on console.
Sure
You
is.
don't have to pay for multiplayer on console. The PC games tend to be cheaper on PC, depending on what store you buy them from. You get more deals and you get more free games on PC than you do on
Sure
console.
do.
I've used Twitch. I've been using Twitch for years.
Yep.
And
Oh yeah.
this is the first time that I went into my Twitch and I realized how many free games I had sitting there that I did not claim.
Yep.
One day I spent about an hour. Claiming all the free games. Some went to my Steam.
Go ahead, keep going, post.
Some went to my Steam store, some went to my GOG store, and then some went into my my Prime my library. So when I do get my PC and I do get my handheld, I have already a plethora of games that they still charging you on consoles for. I have them motherfuckers for free in my motherfucking library. Nigga, I'm telling y'all, I am migrating.
Made a church say Game Pass.
I am migrating. I'm still stick with Game Pass.
And post, you know the funny thing about it?
Then.
After you claim them, you don't have to keep your Twitch subscription to get access to them like you have to do with Xbox and Sony. You gotta keep that subscription if you want them free claim games.
Bro,
but with Twitch, you don't.
And guess what?
The games on GOG, they're no DRM.
Exactly. So even if the store was to close, you'll still have access to those games. Now, another thing is that on the PC side, I can't believe I'm telling y'all this right now. Let me tell you something. I'm just keeping it real. I am y'all gonna get it later. like Loaded Lux told Averb, you'll get it later, dummy. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I'm telling you this. On the PC, I have access to Xbox games, PlayStation games, and Nintendo games.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to worry about being excluded from anything, because right now, when Nintendo launch, is going to launch probably with a Mario Kart, and Forza Horizon 5. PlayStation is going to have GT Gran Turismo. They're going to have the Forza series. You Xbox dudes that's still holding on to these motherfucker consoles, it's just going to have Forza. Look, hey, and Porter Rock brought that up yesterday. I thought that was a good point. I thought that was good. I'm gonna have access to all that shit. Even though GT7, they saying the PC port is like, I'm not even worried about GT7. I don't need to play that shit. I'm just saying, and I only played a little Forza Horizon 5, so don't hop on Twitter talking about, Post, you ain't even played Forza Horizon 5. What you bringing it up? I'm just making an example that when Gears of War and Halo go to PlayStation and they got God of War and Spider-Man over there, and you just got Halo and God of War, I'm gonna be on PC with God of War, Spider-Man, Halo, and the new Gears and new Halo and all that. I'm just saying what it is, bro. I'm still gonna be in the Game Pass ecosystem, but I'm just making the transition. And I think these handhelds that's coming out on the PC side, I think I like those, man, where I don't have to sit in a chair. I can be comfortable, lay down, or take it with me on the go, play on the go and shit like that. I think that'd be cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I'm going master rate.
I've been jump ship.
What you jump ship?
Hold
on.
A GeForce NVIDIA, nigga. I got
what you got?
I got a 4090 from the street.
What the fuck you get a 4090?
He's using GeForce, bro. He's using GeForce.
Wait, hold on.
GeForce now.
Oh hell no! Hold on. This nigga
playing about my cloud.
Hold on. Oh hell no! Hold on! Oh hell no! All this motherfucking time you hear this nigga play.
Right.
You hear this nigga play. This nigga Loki got a 4090 on that, and it just
I've been gone, nigga. What you talking about?
What?
And I don't pay that much. What, 6 months? Little 60 ball. I'm good to go. Yeah.
And you got GeForce now, right?
Man,
that's what he using. He using GeForce now. He using a 4090 on a server somewhere to play his games.
I'm waiting for the 5080 to hit that motherfucker.
Ain't this about a bitch?
I'm already on the list.
Oh hell no! Hey, let me see. Is the chat? Y'all gonna stump this nigga out like y'all was stumping me?
You can't stump a cloud supporter out, nigga. I've been talking about cloud.
Oh, this nigga. You know what? I'm gonna end this motherfucking show. We're about to end this motherfucking show. This nigga.
I'm a first class student. I take care of all my features. I don't know what you talking about, baby. I'm out here.
Oh, let's see here.
You ever seen Black Myth with ray tracing? Boy, motherfucking
Spoonie Love say, just wait till you get the DLL arrow on your PC. No, we're not doing that because guess what, Spoonie? The next Windows 12 going to have Xbox built into it.
Integrated.
It's going to be integrated in the OS system.
And they talking about Game Pass. Subscriptions ain't going no. Boy, stop playing.
It's gonna have Xbox integrated in Windows 12. So meaning you might have a Windows side and the Xbox side, and it's going. I don't know if they're gonna dual boot it, but whenever you play games on a PC, it's gonna go into a Xbox like environment. Where everything is dedicated, where you don't have to deal with that shit that the all the resources that the Windows and shit take up, and all the marrows and shit like
One of those.
It's gonna do that. And, they're gonna have to do that because right now the issue, especially with Steam, what Steam is doing right now and gaining ground, and them trying to
they are the sleeper right now, bro.
Right, and then Microsoft saying,
major sleeper right now.
Fielding came out and told you, saying the biggest place that we're seeing growth right now is on PC and cloud. He didn't say Xbox. He said PC and cloud. They came out and announced 144 million monthly active users on cloud, which is crazy.
Who came out and said that?
Bill, that last, what's the name?
That they have that?
Yes.
Wow.
On cloud, on X Cloud, they last, what's the name? I think it was him or Nadalia.
144 million.
Yeah, he said on the 144 million monthly active users on X Cloud.
I didn't know that.
That's X Cloud, yeah. And then he said the largest place where they're seeing growth right now is PC and cloud. And if that's where they're seeing growth, that's where they're focusing. That's why I'm saying I'm building a PC and getting a PC handheld because that's where they seeing growth. That's where they finna aim toward. He didn't say Xbox. He said the largest growth we see is on PC and cloud right now. And that's what they finna cater to. Because the numbers on the PC side, you got billions of users on that side.
Yep.
You could see an exponential amount of growth on that side before you hit a wall like you did on console.
Man.
So my thinking is that they're gonna start catering more to that, catering more to their audience. I don't know for sure, but I'm just saying I think they're gonna start catering more to that audience.
I just need one thing to happen, and they need to hurry up, and that is Rockstar Take-Two. Y'all need to say if y'all doing the day one PC release.
They not
or not.
You should bring
they ain't said nothing yet.
I'll get Ever back on. I got to get Gas on here too, man. Gas, I done been on a couple of Gas. I want to get Gas on here. Gas funny as hell. I got to reach out to him and see how I can get him on here one weekend. I know he do his shows on Saturday. I got to still see. And we might be moving to from Saturdays to Fridays because I think that's a better day for Noah. I think Noah work on Saturdays. But what is it? 220? We'll be back later on, man. We'll do a night show. Hopefully,
that nigga lying. Hey man, I need the chat to say, yo, Post, give up the keys to the hoopty, nigga. We be trying to, me and Noah be trying to drop shows, and this nigga be like, man, hey man, hold on.
You know what? You could have
I
waited
gotta
until I ended the
go
live
rub
to
my
say
feet
that.
real quick. I'll holler at y'all.
You know what? You could have waited
Yeah,
until I
yo.
ended the stream to say that, nigga. You didn't have to put me out there
I love you,
like
brother.
that.
I love you.
This nigga just said you're lying. Don't believe shit he's saying. You
You
know
know
what?
you said that last time. We're gonna
this
be back tomorrow. We did.
Hey, I was back. Y'all didn't show up. I just didn't drop the link. Y'all didn't show up. I didn't drop the link. I didn't hit the live button. I just said it's okay. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but we finna get on out of here, man. Thank you all for showing up. We had like over 50-some people in the chat. We appreciate y'all. I'm gonna try to get another one in today. I know Noah get off later, so it'll be around about 6, 7, maybe 8 o'clock. We'll see. I think PlayStation Network is slowly getting back online. If any other developments come out during the day, up into Noah getting off, then we'll bring it back. I know he want to get his bars off too as well. But thank y'all for showing up. King Reaper 74G was good. And yeah, I try to get Everborn back on. Everborn the homie, man. You know what I'm saying? Everborn the homie. He done made his move too. He done over the PC and Steam and everybody over there now,
Everybody
man.
dipping.
Yeah, everybody dipping, man. I'm telling you. And most of the content creators that's still telling y'all consoles, they move to PC too. Don't y'all believe it? I'm telling you. All your favorite content creators in the Xbox community are already on PCs. Y'all better get y'all. They got their PC handhelds and they got their PCs. So yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Hey, bro, it's just different, bro. Like
they bilingual.
Like, you know, if because I only got 2 Xboxes in my house. I still got the Xbox One X downstairs, and I got the Series X. So when my kids are like playing Minecraft multiplayer or whatever, my son is using my account. And my daughter's using whatever her account is downstairs, because the home Xbox is actually the Xbox One X, since they got all their accounts on there or whatever. If my son is playing on my account on Xbox and I go play a game on Windows Store using my account, it does not kick him off.
Wait. Say that again?
It does not kick him off.
If what?
If he is on my Play Rose account on a Series X and I use a game on the Microsoft Store
under
my same account, it does not kick him off of whatever he's playing.
It'll do that on Xbox though.
Exactly. People don't know that.
Wait, the fuck?
They do that.
All right. He be playing whatever he be playing. If I boot up Killer Instinct, all right, or Microsoft on the Microsoft Store, it will not kick him off.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know. Most people don't know that.
Hey man, will you?
But if I get on XCloud, it will kick him off, because technically that's an Xbox. But on PC,
what do you say, man? When you live in the projects and you finally leave out the projects,
it's the things people don't know about that PC gaming life. Right?
That suburban life is different.
Man, fuck you, PC niggas. I'm coming over there, man. Man, fuck you, PC niggas.
What's up,
greener, the water
hey guys, listen. If you get PSN, we'll give you your intergalactic jacket into this Last of Us 2 remake, but I don't know if they give it.
Hey man, they done sent us into a burning house, man. We're trying to get out that burning house.
Dude said, "Hey man, PSN ain't required no more to get online in these games." I looked and checked PSN now. Hell Diamond's got 80,000 players on it on Steam.
That's crazy. You know what? We're finna end this motherfucking time. We ain't finna let this PC nigga come up here and strut his shit over our shit. Thank y'all for, because it be your own motherfucking. It might just be your own. That's what I'm finna play. Leaving out peace. We love y'all.
Taught to never confess unless it's with the Lord. Count your blessings, no stress, this fuck shit, avoid it. Let your circle get small, these niggas is poison. Why you talking about love, she gon' be thinking abortions. Damn, remain alert so you won't be surprised. They might try to kill you first, co-conspire, divide. This jealousy shit real, losing out They pretend to show love but hate reside inside. Shit, you gotta sell for what they really worth. Might have to stoop to their level, can't let them hit you first. Don't let them threaten your life when it's money to make. Everybody got a price when they ain't cutting the cake.
Everybody knows how to do the hustle. Fake niggas out there flexing muscle.
Don't trust them, no.
Don't fuck it, cause I know.
It might just be your own.
Don't sweat the hating niggas now. Don't sweat the hating niggas now. Don't sweat the hating niggas now. They ain't nothing.
It might just be your own. I see the smiles looking fake as ever. We used to run and hit the town, we changed the weather. Money accumulated on the road to better. Even hit some of my bitches, we shared some treasures. And yeah, I was devastated by the pain you left. Had to stay medicated, it was hard to accept. We grew up close to the family, I'll never forget. The connection we had, I knew it didn't exist. You was eating with the enemies, sitting at their table, giving them hugs and daps, toasting glasses like they made you. My brother warned me about the slick shit, I ain't listen to him. I never thought I'd be the one, put the pistol to him.
Everybody knows how to do the hustle. Fake niggas out there flexing muscle.
Don't trust them, no.
Don't fuck it, cause I know.
It might just be your own.
Don't sweat the hating niggas now. Don't sweat the hating niggas now. Don't sweat the hating niggas now. They ain't nothing.
It might just be your own.
Thank y'all for tuning in for another Steady Game. We'll be back later on. Peace.